Nada St. Germain here from Neolife. I've been with the company for over 30 years, and I still get very excited and very passionate when I hear some incredible stories and testimonials with people that have had amazing health transformation. And just to give you an idea, Neolife is not a cure for anything, but it supplies the body with the proper nutrients, right, to give the body and the cells a great chance to renew, regenerate, rebuild, and just to build a stronger immune system. And Kathy is going to share Angelo's story, and we're here just to support you, Angelo, because we know you're very excited about what's been happening, right, to your life and your health. So, Kathy, let's go back to when Angelo was first diagnosed.
Yeah, so Angelo was diagnosed with prostate cancer back in December of 2017, which was quite a shock because parents had quite good longevity in their lives. His mom is still alive and age 95, but it was a shock to us. So he had gone for his appointments and had a biopsy done, and at that point we had found out that he was at a level stage 2 cancer. He then went for a CT scan, and then they determined it was actually a stage 4 because it had spread to his pelvis. So the oncologist recommended that he go for radiation, which he did. His PSA levels were quite high at the time. After the radiation treatment had completed, the levels had actually gone down, but they were still not at a normal level.
So what were the numbers to start again?
So originally, when he first got diagnosed, it was in the 60s. Okay. After the radiation treatment, it went down to 14, which is still, it's not normal at that point. So anyway, 6 months had gone by, he went for his follow-up, and he had another CT scan done, and at that point they had determined that his PSA level had gone up again, and it had actually spread to his pelvis and his spine. They had found spots there. So in May, the PSA level was at a 77. The following month, in June, it went down to 68. At that point, we said, we gave Rose a call, and we got in touch with you, Nada, and he started on the Neolife. Within a month, he went back in July for another update, and the PSA level had gone from 68 all the way down to 1.5, and we thought, this has got to be wrong. There's something wrong with this reading. It's just not possible. So he continued on. He was on the Phytodefense, he was on the breakfast pack, and he changed his diet, of course, so that was a much healthier diet and everything. And when he went last month, just a few weeks ago, his PSA level had dropped again to 0.2. He went to see his oncologist just a couple of days ago, and the oncologist walked in the door and said, "You're kicking butt." Yeah. He said, "Whatever you're doing, keep doing." Yeah. And it was like, and we also went to see his naturopath, and the naturopath also, thought he looked much better.
Good color.
Yeah, much better color, and he looked much healthier. So the Neolife.
So breakfast pack, Phytodefense, and Tray. Right, that's your main, and you made some great changes in your diet where you're eating cleaner. You're still eating some meat, but organic meat. Yes. My understanding, in case, because I know some of our listeners are going to know, what are you doing? Have you become vegetarian? No, you haven't. No. But you've really made some changes and eating more unprocessed foods, cut back on sugar.
Oh, no sugar.
No sugar at all. So that's very powerful. So again, nutrients to help to support the immune system.
Build up the blood.
To build up the blood and just give the body what it needs to stay healthy and regenerate healthy cells again, right? Yes. So, and Rose introduced Angelo and Kathy to the products, so
Yeah, really excited. I mean, I'd seen other testimonials with cancer. Again, I'm not a doctor, I don't profess to know anything in that medical field, but just from things that I had heard, how it helped other people, and I understand everybody's situation is different. But you know what? It's whole foods that you're putting back in your diet. And as I talked to Kathy, learned a little bit more about my cousin and his not so good eating habits. So those things had to change.
My other cousins.
No, now you're following my habits, but no.
So you're feeling better, Angela?
Oh yeah, a lot of energy, and I feel great.
Awesome. He looks great.
Well, thank you for sharing your story. We're very excited to be here and work with you. you guys, so thank you.
Yeah,